If you're new here, welcome in. If you know me, welcome back. And today we're talking about Pros vs. Joes, which is the 2000 Spike Sports show, which allowed regular Joes to face off against pros in some really fun challenges. In this one, we got a little special episode here, and it's the fact that we have 3 returning Joes that won their episode, and they get to bring their friend along. And this time, instead of 5 pros, there are 6 pros that are in 3 pairs of each sport. This is the Pros vs. Joes Season 1 finale. Thank you guys for watching this video. Feel free to give a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for those of you that support me on Patreon, support me on Nebula. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's introduce the pros. First up is former NBA All-Star Xavier McDaniel, and he's paired up with an NBA Hall of Famer in Clyde Drexler. For baseball, we have wildcard pitcher John Rocker and catcher Darren Daulton. Finally, for football, we have Goldberg and Kevin Green. Yes, Goldberg was in the NFL for 4 years, but the time he was on the Pros vs. Joes episode, his specific sport was wrestling. What's interesting is that there was always a football player on each team, whether it was Bill Romanowski, Herschel Walker, Bo Jackson, Jerry Rice. Actually, Bo Jackson was more baseball in this series. But I am interested in why Goldberg was the pick here.
I'm cold, I'm irritable, confidence don't mean and y'all are gonna get knocked the out.
Bring it on.
Anyway, let's meet the Joes. First up is Bryant Chapman, the winner of episode 4, and he had a really solid showing in the baseball and hockey sections, just doing its best. And he's brought his friend Kareem for this, and I hope we learn a little bit more about the sidekicks soon. Joe number 2 is Eric James from episode 2, and I remember that he was the one with the awful attitude, constantly getting mad at stuff. And I can't wait to see that nothing has changed, probably. That's my main guess. I'm gonna guess that nothing has changed. He's brought his friend Andy here today. And last up is Charlie Brenneman, who was the winner of the episode before this one, and this time he's brought his brother, Ben, with him. He also brought the trash talk.
I had Dutz there sweating in his catcher's gear, and I want to tell Goldberg it's a good thing I wasn't on the wrestling show.
I know who I'm knocking out first.
It's on now, girlfriend!
So this time around, we're going to have 3 challenges against the team of pros, and the 2 teams will go into a special type of overtime with 2 new cars on the line. It's time for the first matchup. It's 2-on-2 baseball, and the Joes are talking about why Charlie popped off to Goldberg, of all people, unprovoked.
What were you thinking by saying
I was
that,
thinking
Joe?
wrestling, I wasn't thinking football.
And then on top of that, you got your brother involved.
I know, I was involved.
I was like, what's he doing? Him and Kev put the hit out on both of you. You guys play baseball?
Yeah, never had to hit off a pro pitcher though.
Meanwhile, in the pros locker room, John Rocker is talking about the best place to hit a player with a baseball.
You have a certain target you're going for, the head, the shoulder. Ribs?
Yeah, most people get out of the way of a headshot.
Yeah.
Ribs, they don't know which way to go.
If you throw one right here, the first instinct from a hitter is to step back.
And right into it.
Right into it.
So I guess this is going to be a really fun challenge. The first challenge is you have a man on third and you have to try to score as many runs as possible, but with an extra incentive.
And not to put any extra pressure on you, Joe, but that brand new 2007 Dodge Caliber that you're playing for, ooh, it's got an available beverage storage bin. It's chilled, fits up to 4 20-ounce bottles. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying. So the car has a beverage cooler in it, but that only works when the car is on, right? Right?
Well, technically.
So that's not really incentive, man. I think free Gatorade for a year or something would have been a better incentive, but that's just me. Anyway, Bryant and Kareem are up first. The first time, Bryant takes called strike 1, and then on the next pitch, chaos ensues.
Here's the second pitch from Rocker. Swing and a miss, but Kareem is still stealing home. Dead meat. Can't believe Kareem Abdullah kept coming after the whiff by Brian Chapman.
So that was just bad strategy overall. Like, stealing home is one thing, but not on the second pitch, man. I would have understood if it was a wild pitch, but that wasn't at all what happened there. So luckily the show only counts that as 1 out and resets the count, because that could easily have been 1 out and Bryant would still be on 2 strikes in his at bat.
Not like he can do any worse. Hey, look at that strike. And it's hit. This will be a run scored. Brian Chapman with the hit.
A blind squirrel gets a nut every once in a while, too.
Safe, 1 run.
That is a great job by Bryant to be able to pick up on that breaking ball to drive in Kareem for 1 run, which might be the difference when this is all said and done, honestly. On the second at bat, it's clear that John Rocker is absolutely pissed here.
Rocker sets. Here's the pitch. Fastball. That's a strike. Way inside on Brian Chapman. Chapman looking scared.
Right on the pike. Stand the up.
No. Yeah, you got Rocker pissed off.
Rocker proceeds to mow him down in 3 pitches with ease, and then Charlie and his brother are up next. And the first pitch?
First offering to Charlie Brenneman. Strike 1.
That was nerves. I'll give that to nerves.
He ain't gonna get bro.
Come on, Rock. Throw it right at his jock.
Strike.
Charlie's not able to get contact in the second pitch either, but here we go, facing a strikeout potentially.
Charlie Brenneman with the hit. That's going to score a run. They have tied Kareem Abdullah and Brian Chapman. 1 run each. The Brenneman brothers, no outs, scoring a run on John Rocker.
Throw that his head. Hey.
Find the ball. You don't hear them.
And again, it's funny how mad John Rocker looks after all of these, dude. It's actually crazy. Like, he didn't know what show he would be on. Like, the show would be about him, not the Joes. But Charlie was able to clutch this, and I got to give him props for that. I thought that there would be a chance for them to try a sacrifice bunt at any time, but no, that doesn't really happen. In the second at bat, Charlie gets hit with a nasty pitch sequence and has no shot on the final 2 breaking balls. On the next at bat after that, Rocker strikes him out with 3 straight breaking balls, and that's it. They only get 1 run. Last is Eric, who already has a disadvantage here because he's left-handed against John Rocker. So for those of you that don't know in baseball, when you're a lefty pitcher going against a lefty hitter, the lefty hitter has a harder time seeing the ball from the left-handed pitcher. So keep in mind that Eric is already a Joe, and now he has to go up against left-handed John Rocker. Okay. He takes the first pitch for a strike, and then the second pitch is a breaking ball that also lands for a strike. But here's the thing. I don't think the umpire is that good. I'm going to go with that because earlier in the Bryant and Charlie at-bats, he was calling some strikes that were a little bit too... I think they were far outside. Maybe the robotic umps would have given us a better chance, but who's to say? It was the early 2000s. All right, Eric. What you got, buddy?
Eric James, a slow roller down the first baseline. Looks foul. Oh, it goes back into fair territory. That's a hit. 1 run scored for Joe Keep number 2.
I thought it kicked it.
We got a 3-way tie with 1 run apiece.
First off, that's one of the craziest things that could have happened, to have the ball go foul for a bit and then land back in fair territory. And 2, props to Eric for being able to hustle and beat the ball out for a run.
Take a breath, Rock. Take a breath, Rock. Here we go, baby.
And that's a hit.
That's it. Game over.
There's our winners, the team of Eric James and Andy Woline, taking matchup 1.
We can confirm that Rocker did not take a breath. Props to Eric here for doing well, and that is our vault play of the day. This is a way better showing for Eric versus the time that Jenny Finch straight up gave him buckets in episode 2. But enough time for gloating. Next up is the basketball round, baby. Meanwhile, while they change, Bryant is giving his props to Clyde Drexler as someone that faced off against him in his episode.
X is a lot older, and he put on a lot more weight. Clyde is a little older, but he still plays great.
Did you play against Clyde already?
Yeah.
He still got it?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you got.
He can still get up. I mean, he was dunking the ball like it was nothing.
Next up, we have a little bit of 2-on-2, just straight up.
If you guys can get a victory here in matchup 2 versus Clyde and X, you guys will have a bye going into overtime, and you'll have a leg up on that Dodge Caliber. It's got pro strength, 3 available engines, including a 2.4-liter engine, 173 horsepower. It's got a lot of strength in that car.
God, man, I get that Dodge sponsored this, but dude, be a little more chill about it. First up is Charlie and his brother, and I don't know if they are hoopers.
Get on out there, guys. Let's see what you got. First to 20. Tip goes to Clyde. 2 points for the pros. This game's going to go quick if that's what we see.
You better shoot. That's a bad move right there. Yeah.
And that ball is thrown away.
The breakdown happens early in the game plan.
Ben. What was that, buddy? You can't afford to do that here, man. Because we're getting a montage of the pros just smoking them, the pros get to 18 points before Charlie banks one in. But it's alright because Clyde is still able to dunk down the game winner. Eric and Andrew go up next, and Eric is already too short for this.
James dribbles off his knee out of bounds. Classic Joe move. Dribbling off the leg. 2-0 pros. X-Man in the lane.
Oh,
that's
nice
a mismatch.
Xavier McDaniel and Clyde Drexler have great chemistry until Xavier McDaniel...
X-Man passes into Clyde. X-Man taking it to the hoop. No one was going to get in the way of that trade.
Yeah, you blow a testicle, man? What'd you do? How's your nads, man? You all right?
Timeout called by Goldberg.
He came off holding a nad, man.
I'm all right. Go ahead. Did he get you the ball, Zach?
Oh, no. TV timeout.
So I guess now the playing field is level because of how he has a messed up groin. I don't know. All I know is that Andy is able to get the Joes on the board with a nice shot. And I feel like Andy knows how to hoop because that jumper looked super clean for not even for a Joe. He looked like super clean. Looks like he plays in like a men's league somewhere. If I was Eric personally, I would let Andy try to carry the team if I could.
18-2 is the score.
I'm good.
Brenneman praying they don't score another point.
You're just gonna shoot it. That's all he did.
Andy Woline with the shot. It's good! The Brennemans are done.
Yeah, man, I feel like Andy has some men's rec league hooper in him, dude. Eric and Andy vault to the lead, and now it's time for Bryant and Kareem. Let's see what they can do. Now, while the pros are getting a little bit tired, they're still bigger and taller than them and jump out to a 6-point lead.
Clyde reverse layup, beautiful!
You know how you sitting on the bench? Boy, you sitting on your couch hollering to your homeboys, I can do that.
Joe's just splitting the prize money
Bryant
when you're
Chapman
out.
with the shot. Three-pointer is good.
Bryant Chapman hits a 3-pointer, and they only need one more basket for the lead. But can they get it? It's 18-3 now all of a sudden, and it's looking pretty dismal. Like, they need this basket, or else it's highly unlikely that they're going to get the ball again.
Clyde and X score first, then Eric and Andy will win matchup 2 and get a bye into overtime. Bryant puts up the shot. Oh, that's good! That's enough to take the victory. Eric and Andy devastated.
That's a nice little mid-range jumper there to clinch the basketball round by Bryant, and we're heading to round number 3. I gotta say, man, like, that was pretty close, honestly. And now round number 3 is the football round.
Something's getting broke. I'm serious.
Might be ribs, might be a leg, an arm.
Something will get broken.
Something will get broken.
Game plan, don't crap your pants.
Yeah, right.
The Brenneman brothers need to win this round or else they are going home flat out. The Joes will have first and goal to score as many touchdowns, and whoever scores the most touchdowns wins the round.
Are the only Joe team without a victory. You guys don't get a victory here in matchup 3, you will be headed back to Pennsylvania with nothing, and that'll be a shame, because you'll miss out on that brand new 2007 Dodge Caliber. Got the split fold-down seats in the back, so there'll be plenty of room to tote around your gear or...
Enough with the Dodge promo, all right? Eric and Andy go up first, and I just gotta say, no matter how you slice it, having Andy play offensive line is diabolical.
Goldberg on the legs, Kevin Green on the upper body. Eric James, not much of a chance there.
You running.
0 yards gained on first down.
You got any ideas?
I love how Kareem is here on the sideline just being like, bro, I am the assist trophy this whole show. This whole show coming here, your idea, man. Eric and Andy don't have any ideas, even though he's able to juke one of them and get 1 yard, but on third down, he gets absolutely walloped. And the fourth down doesn't go any better. Then we find out that Kareem has never played football in his entire life. He's just like me for real. I've never played it either. But I'm not going up against 2 former NFL players. Tell you that.
Had a football uniform on before? This first time?
No. It's through. It's through.
No, man. You need to get this thing on your chin.
You never had a helmet-on-helmet collision?
No.
Flag football don't count.
What was priceless?
Oh, wide 9. Go 9. Because I'm going to hit
Wide 9. God, I remember that. I'm going to puke.
Great. It's great.
For you.
On first down, Kareem and Bryant get -1 yard. The second down goes better, however.
Kevin Green with helmet-to-helmet contact on Kareem Abdullah. Goldberg comes in and puts it on him. Green pulling up Kareem.
I'm sorry, I lied right there. That's my fault. On third down, they lose another yard and are face to face with reality.
Oh my God, bro.
This is an impossible mission.
I know. Keep it tight on the outside pad. Jack his ass.
It's time for fourth down where they do widen the boundaries more, and we'll see if that helps. It doesn't. It didn't help that Kareem ran into Bryant, so yeah, that was cooked from the start. Last up is Charlie and Andy, and they need to win this competition to stay in it.
First down. Goldberg with the head slap. Oh, nice game by Charlie Brennan. Yeah. The smaller of the Brennan.
And look, man, props to Charlie for fighting through and getting those 3 yards. That 3 yards, that's like a 30-point lead for this challenge.
You can kill me, you go. You go, you go. You understand? Then you go harder.
God, you guys are making me want to just laugh so hard.
Second down. There's the whistle. Charlie going down. No gain.
Charlie and Ben just need to not lose any more yards, and they'll be in contention for the overtime tiebreaker. They lose 1 yard on third down, and with fourth down and the some type of Dodge car on the line. I don't remember. What you got for me, Charlie?
Awkward stance for Ben Brenneman. No. Holding on to the ball, no game.
Wow, they got it. What a play, man. And now everyone has 1 win. And now the pros will have to do a tiebreaker, and I wish that this wasn't going to be the case. Because in Pros versus Joes episodes before, the pros have to eliminate by voting. They have to like all decide which Joe goes home. I hate that. I wish there was a tiebreaker that dealt with more athletic competitions, and I don't like this. So the pros started out, and they have made a decision.
And that decision is, we'd like to see it taking place right here in the field of play. We're going to take all 3 of them.
Everybody stand.
All 3, oh yeah.
All right, the pros flipping the script for the very first time. We will have 3 Joe teams competing in overtime. Only 1 team, though, is rolling out of here with the prize.
And thank God the pros came to this decision, because I would have been upset for the person that went home otherwise. Like, this is the finale we're talking about here.
Whichever Joe team finishes with the lowest time is going to roll out in a pair of these. Look at that. Brand new 2007 Dodge Caliber. It's a home run.
Enough with the car. So in the first overtime challenge, we have basketball, where one person has to go get a rebound over Xavier McDaniel, while the other has to score on Clyde Drexler. Up first is Kareem and Bryant, and Kareem tries his best on Xavier McDaniel, but he just gets bullied for around 30 seconds until a ball magically drops in front of him. Bryant and Clyde go for a rematch we've been waiting on, but it's not going well so early. Bryant clocks out at a minute, and immediately they go to the baseball event, which 1 minute and 40 seconds combined. What's also interesting about this overtime is that this is the first overtime of the season where each Joe is doing all of the events at once, instead of each Joe going like on basketball and then they all move to soccer. And we'll oblige them on this. This next event, and you guys gotta lock in with me here, guys, is to wrestle John Rocker off of the mound after he throws the ball near your head. Spike TV much? Part of me feels that John Rocker requested this himself, because I think that the other pitcher, Dave Stewart, on this show would not have done this.
Yeah, Rocker. There you go. Get on it, Rocker. There you go. Pick his ass up.
Rocker picking up Kareem, taking him down. Rocker on top of Kareem Abdullah.
Kareem tags Bryant in, but not after he's gotten his ass whooped. Like absolute ass whooping here. And Bryant keeps getting thrown out all the time because he's so clearly gassed. It's not even, he can barely get to first base, guys. It's a good thing that it's only football next, right, guys? Kareem has 1 minute to recover a fumble from Goldberg. And I gotta tell you, these guys don't have any stamina left at all. And I don't blame them. This is the third event.
Second fumble, and Kareem has no chance. With the straight arm, then gets on the ball. Clock continues to tick. Kareem diving for the ball. Makes a great effort, but can't get to it. Goldberg makes the easy recovery. Ball's out. Bill Goldberg climbing over the neck of Kareem Abdullah.
Kareem times out and throws it to Bryant, who has to pass Kevin Green for a touchdown. And these two are running on fumes. This is absolutely wild work.
Comes Chapman again, and he dives for the goal line. Brian Chapman very close. Fumbles, though. Kevin Green on it. Brian looks extremely tired. He's taking a beating. There's the horn now. Brian and Kareem have to run to the game balls to stop the clock for the final time. Very difficult first gauntlet of overtime for him. They're on the...
Bryant and Kareem end with about 6 minutes on the clock, and man, are they both so tired. I don't know who is going to cut time off in this gauntlet, but that's wild.
Bryant, you like our new overtime? He's not talking. You all right? Let me help you out, man. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up. Just sit up.
I have the worst headache I've ever had in my entire life.
Our medical staff decided it's best that Bryant Chapman take a ride to the hospital and get his dome checked out. Bryant and Kareem are in the lead with 6:02.
You know what's even wilder? Is that Bryant had to go to the hospital for this, man. Like, I know that the pros were like joking about like, oh, we're gonna have to send you in a hospital with this new Dodge car. They made a joke about this earlier. Bryant actually had to go to the hospital for this. I really hope he wins now. I don't really see a avenue for that, but I do hope he wins. Next up is Eric and Andy. They have Eric on the rebounding because Andy is the better basketball player, and I don't think that Eric is going to be able to get a rebound. He's too short, and Xavier McDaniel is too tall and big. Yep. Eric times out. It's time for Andy to try to score.
He launches the fadeaway. Holy Eric and Andy have a minute to get over to the baseball diamond and change for the next event. Joe team number 2 finished with a time of 1:23.
The fact that Petros is the host is absolutely in shock about all of this is absolutely hilarious, because that might be the most clutch shot of the entire season right there if they win. And I think my hunch was right about Andy being like a men's league basketball player somewhere, because he's good. That's a tough shot. That's over Clyde Drexler too. Next round is wrestling John Rocker, and I want to remind you guys that John Rocker is 6'4", 210 around. Eric puts up a great fight, but John Rocker is strong as hell. And on the first run, Andy was so close, but he was barely caught out. His second and third runs, fatigue sets in for real and he times out, but because of his fadeaway shot, they still have a 17-second lead over Brian Chapman. On their football run, it's Andy versus Goldberg, and oh my God.
Minute. Oh, Jesucristo! Waleen's gonna get it! Waleen somehow using Goldberg's momentum against him.
What a play by Andy, who might be the MVP of this thing if it's all said and done, because what a play, dude. And this gives Eric a real chance to put the pressure on Charlie and his brother. I say that because Kevin thwarts him 3 times, and while they're not bad attempts, it's just that that's a Hall of Fame football player right there, man.
Eric James taking it into Kevin Green. Green again with a tackle. Very tough event. This is a max out, but Eric James and Andy Waleen are going to have a pretty good time here. The boys get to the game balls, and we got new leaders, folks.
Eric and Andy set a new score to beat thanks to Andy's clutchness. And last up, finally, is Charlie and his brother. Let's see what Charlie tries on the rebounding section.
X-Man handling the bounce. Charlie hits the ground. X-Man, too tall.
Oh, brother. He's getting whooped out there, man. Luckily for him, he's able to get a long rebound and able to make up some time for this. But now Ben has to score a basket.
Basket on Clyde Drexler in 1 minute. He goes to the bucket. And he runs into some problems.
Get up,
That is just ugly.
Come on.
For the first 30 seconds or so, Ben hasn't even touched the rim yet, dude, until...
Trying to fake out Clyde. Hasn't drawn rim yet. Benjamin Brenneman with another shot. Looks good, it is good.
Wow. Way to stop the bleeding there. Like, that could have gone really bad for them, and that might be a miracle shot because that's the only shot I've seen Ben make this entire show, but it counts. Now, this is what I'm most interested in for this run. I think that Charlie, the D1 wrestler here, has to go against Rocker, right? He has to. They're 22 seconds behind now, and this is a perfect time for them to make up some time here. Right, Charlie?
Rocker's got Brenneman off his feet. Brenneman's shirt's coming off. Brenneman taking Rocker down to his back. Brenneman.
J-Rock! Yeah!
Oh. He's out! And Rocker's foot is off the ground. It's in the grass. Charlie's pulled it off.
Ooh, well, while that wasn't actual wrestling, great work, Charlie. And now it's time for Ben and Darren. And Darren is still good as ever, and no one is able to get to first the entire show. But the good news is that Charlie was able to flip the entire round on its head, and now they have a 14-second lead, and it all comes down to football, guys. It is Ben versus Goldberg.
First fumble, and this is a real fight for the ball, folks. Ball still loose. Goldberg holding down Ben. Ben wrestling. This is amazing. The ball just sitting there waiting to be taken. Ben and Goldberg going at it.
Con, get up.
Oh, man. Oh, that would have been crazy. That would have been a huge play there. Let's see how the second try goes. Ah, dude, spoiler alert, not well, as Ben times out, but it all comes down to this. Charlie has around 20 seconds, basically 1 to 2 shots at this for a Dodge, whatever kind of car that Dodge car was. I'm not gonna even put that to my memory to care.
Here comes Charlie into the hole, makes his move, dives into the end zone, it's a touchdown! Charlie able to slither over Kevin Green, he's gonna come down to the wire. Brenneman brothers on the balls, and the Brennemans finish in 4:38. They are our winners!
No, he didn't get by you. He surely did.
Oh my God, Charlie Clutch was able to do it. This is an absolute scene here, dude. This is incredible. Like, this is how you end a Pros versus Joes season right here. I gotta give props to Andy and Eric, but man, that was an absolute dynamite ending. And that was so close, guys. What a way to end the first season. As a longtime content creator, I consider myself a student of the game. I love nerding out and being constantly entertained and inspired by some of the best creators and projects in the space. It doesn't matter the genre. For example, one of my favorite sports creators, Mapify, has a series called Beyond the Bleachers. They break down the correlation between the geography and impact of stadium locations all around the world. Episode 1 compares European football stadiums to American football stadiums. Episode 2 examines the size and age of stadiums between Europe and North America, while Episode 3 explores the diverse cultures that stadiums foster. It's a riveting commentary that answers a lot of questions I had about stadium location choices and how it subliminally affects us as fans. Beyond the Bleachers is a show original to Nebula, the creator-owned streaming service that I am very proud to be a part of. It is the home of incredible content from some of the best creators in the world, and is the sponsor of this video. The best way to support me is by signing up for Nebula with my link. There are multiple plans that you can do to help support me. There's the one-time lifetime payment of $300, where you get Nebula forever. But if you want to go year by year, that's more than fine too. With my link, you can get a special discount for the annual plan while supporting me directly in the process. A nice portion of that money will go directly to me as long as you are subscribed. That helps me with the consistency and quantity of the content that you'll get from me. Support me and the many other awesome creators today by signing up for Nebula today. Thanks for watching, y'all. And what a first season it was, guys. Like, I am so excited for season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5. If you guys will let me, if you guys want me to review these, feel free to comment. Thank you guys for making these videos so successful on the channel. I love doing this. I love talking about these kinds of sports, and I hope you guys love watching this. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Love y'all. Bye.